8 o'clock Central Time, United States of America. St. Louis, Missouri. It's the hamster. I can't believe HammerHand, that some bitch, didn't invite me over to roast these chicks with him, but I'll forgive him this time. Maybe he'll invite, but don't get me, don't get me mad. Just kidding. HammerHand did a roast of a newbie who just showed up on the scene suddenly with the other crop of newbies and taken over the manosphere. Got some advice here. We're going to sell some courses. We're going to tell you what the hell is wrong with you, you evil man. How come you're not doing more to make us happy? Because we're women and we got cock rocket pockets. We got holsters, and that's all you get from us. Now, here's a big fucking book of shit you got to do for us because you're evil and you're a man. Hello, Zombro Sergeant Grinch. Hello. Let's see. Shall we jump on in and see what we can find? Stone Reaper, hello. It's just going to be a lighthearted little, it's going to be a mini roast.
Family is scared for me, but I love a challenge. So
okay.
I guess we'll see how it goes.
Your family is scared for you? What the hell are you talking about?
A robust discussion with one another and for everyone to watch. My family is scared for me, but
my family is scared for me. Why is that? Are you making shit up again, Sarah? Why would they be scared? You're doing a video. You're saying what you want to say, what you believe in. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, you get out here and you play in the sphere, so to speak. Well, you're going to get roasted, just like we all do eventually. That's the way it is. And a link to HammerHand's roast is in the description below. Okay, Sarah, tell us why you're scared.
I love a challenge. So
okay, so it's so challenging to put up a video. I'm so scared.
We'll see how it goes.
What the? Okay. You lost me, but go ahead.
If you want to volunteer to be a part of this, write me at sarahdawnmoore.com.
Is it volunteer or are you going to charge us? Or are you just talking about women because you really don't care what men want to say? Am I in the right ballpark?
And in the subject line, put panel discussion. I will need men and women.
Oh.
So this particular panel covered a whole host of topics as to what women find attractive in the opposite sex, why intimacy dries up in a marriage. And lastly, I asked them what was one thing that they wanted to share with the men who subscribe to my channel.
Okay. Maybe we'll just skip around a little bit. Maybe we can get that last one. Oh, why are you so mean? It doesn't matter that I was a garden tool. Why do you?
It was authentic, real, and exactly what this channel is about.
Oh, okay. Let's hit it.
I hope you enjoy.
I will. But I bet we could see the rest if we buy your course. I wonder how much that is. I wonder.
I think, and this was like kind of like a black.
Now, if we were going to look at this panel of women here, I would say, hello.
Biological switch I wasn't ready for in myself, but like when they give off like they would be a good dad, like that's such a weird, awkward, like attraction trait that I was never prepared for to find.
Around what age do you believe? Do you think you felt this new thing when you're looking for daddy? Was it before or after you had the baby? And it was before or after you were 30? Shut up, hamster. These women are telling you what to do for them, you evil.
Kind of attractive, but I think it means like, for example, like they're reliable, they're consistent, like they're dependable, like they follow through with what they say. Like
now, look at all the head shaking. Oh yeah. You know why that is? Because every single item they put on their list, they've been with a dude who has done the opposite of that. That's why their list is long. If you hear what I'm saying,
that's something that I think is very attractive.
Oh, a commercial.
That's great.
Great.
So let's talk about men in the friend zone. I think
let's talk about that. Why do you women do that? Oh, you wanted the dad vibe after you were done with the ride, huh? You wanted to be a garden tool in your 20s. And when you hit 30, the baby rabies kicked in. Dear, am I about right?
see 100 different titles and videos and posts and TikToks and Instagram, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this friend zone is just like such a thing that people talk about.
So at a time, I will say it was very unfair to men.
Well, at least you admit that. Yes, it was. Because you had absolutely no interest at that time in anything romantic, but you wanted some backup dudes. You wanted some orbiters just in case. Am I right?
Keep them in the friend zone just to keep my options open, which is
Well, I'll give her this. At least she's admitting it. Yeah. We know why you put guys in the friend zone, sweetie. It's not a mystery.
critical because I wouldn't want a man to do that to me. But I definitely took advantage of those things in my 20s.
What else did you take advantage of? Can anyone guess? Jerry C. Yes. Bluntly Blondie is here. Hello, Blondie. All you got to do now, Blondie, if I think you're a woman, just write to Sarah Jane Moore and tell her, hey, I want to be on your panel. Maybe we can get some women on there that have a slightly different viewpoint on things. XYZCT. I wouldn't touch any of those dinosaurs. Well, you couldn't because, well, it's hamster. Not well.
And it's selfish. And I think when a man respects himself enough to be like, don't keep me waiting, I'm not going to entertain you when you entertain me, then you can get out of the friend zone in a very quick way if it's done.
Yeah. You can just get out of that friend zone. Really? Well, let me see. If you're not interested in him in the first place, he's not getting out of the friend zone. Do you understand how this works? I don't think so.
Like tactfully. And it's like, listen, don't string me along. Like, this is what I want. If it's not you, just, and then I'm like, oh, well, I haven't seen you in this light, actually. I kind of saw you as someone who's always going to be there. But
why the fuck would a guy hang out with women if he didn't want to get some poon? Yes, there are female and male friends, without question. Usually that happens somewhere in high school or earlier. But adult, grown-ass people, men and women being friends, no. There's a reason why we want to be around you, you dumbass. Well, I just didn't know. You didn't make it clear enough. Well, if he would have, you'd have called him creepy. Do you see you can't win? If you're not interested in the dude, nothing he says is going to matter. You're never getting out of the friend zone, all right?
But maybe the fear of losing you makes me assess like what you mean to me.
The fear of not having a useful beta orbiter. You know, maybe a little handy here and there just to keep him interested. Oh, God. They think we don't have this game figured out. It's almost funny, actually. They think this is like, oh, I'm going to give you secrets. I'm going to tell you, man, what you really... You think we don't know this already? You think this is a secret? Well, maybe 30 or 40 or 50 years ago it was, but no longer. No, sweetie.
Or just the fact that you're taking on this more direct approach of like, I know you have a bunch of guys, but this is what I want, and I'm not competing with anybody. Don't waste my time. Bye.
I know you have a bunch of guys, and I'm not competing with anyone. A bunch of guys. Now, maybe your outfit indicates some preference in your belief in God. I think your religion says you do not have a bunch of guys. But maybe I'm wrong.
Then I'm like, oh, hold on 1 second. You know,
wait, you could be useful. I have to move next weekend. You have a pickup truck. Okay, I'll play with it for a little bit, but don't get crazy.
It's happened to me like one time. I'm not saying it happens all the time. But when someone respects themselves enough to speak up and say, I know the game that you're playing and I'm not going to participate, I'm like, wow, okay.
Did you marry him? No. Did you go out with him? Maybe. Is he your husband now? Nope.
I have to respect you because you're commanding respect.
You just wanted to have someone around to help with the plug toilet or to fix your car. Stop.
Over time, those amazing friendships, they do want something more. And
golly, I didn't know that.
I don't, and the same thing, I used to be naive and think, you know, they think like I do, like we're just amazing friends.
No. Again, kindergarten, grade school, you grew up together. Okay. But some dude you meet at college, he didn't want to be your friend. He wants to get into your pocket. If you know what I'm saying. I'm glad you eventually figured that out.
But a lot of times they don't. And that's why we have the idea of they can remain in the friend zone. But I think guys want more, and they have to understand that we don't always see it that way. And we want to just keep them as friends.
Okay. Yeah. Because they're useful. They're useful tampons. They're useful to lift heavy shit. And they're useful to watch your baby when you're going on a date with Chad, or feed your cat when you're off in Cancun for the weekend with Tyrone. We get it. At least she's semi-honest.
Yeah, I definitely. Like if they have strong opinions that I should feel a certain way without getting to know what I think and feel, that's very frustrating to me.
Okay. Let me just go back.
Like if they have strong opinions that I should feel a certain way without getting to know what I think and feel, that's very frustrating to me.
Okay, no, I get it. But tell me, dear, you're not a spring chicken. You didn't just come out of high school, right? Why do you think guys want to be around you? What would be one of the possibilities, and what are the other tertiary reasons why he might want to be around? I'm just curious. Maybe you could help me understand.
I move away from that quickly.
Well, at least you're being fair to the guy. Hey, I'm not interested. Okay, good. Go ahead. Notice the way she phrased it, though. Did you notice that? That's coming from a particular perspective. Let me go back just far enough.
And they have to understand that we don't always see it that way. And
yeah, we know. That's why we call it the friend zone, dumbass.
We want to just keep them as friends.
Useful.
I definitely. Like if they have strong opinions that I should feel a certain way without.
Okay, strong opinions that I should feel a certain way. That sounds very, I don't know, what would be the way to describe that? That doesn't sound good. The guy is forcing you to feel a certain way or something like that. I'm not sure I understand what exactly she's trying to get at that. Bluntly, Blondie says it bluntly. To get at the pocket. To get at, what 100 guys before. Well, it has been my opinion. And again, there are exceptions. But I mean, if we sit there and point out all the exceptions in our lives, we'll never get anything done. In general, if you're not useful to the female, okay, if she's not interested in you romantically and you're not useful in some way to her, there is no friendship. Okay? That's just the way it works. Iridium Kush, hello. All right, let's continue with this shit show.
Getting to know what I think and feel, that's very frustrating to me.
You see, he's trying to. You're not giving him a chance because you're not immediately attracted to him in a sexual way. Or a potentially, it's, that's what I'm working. You put him in the friend zone, if that, because you're not interested. What's the amount of time it takes? Like just visually, I know men and women are different this way, but it's a matter of seconds. She's already got you in a zone. Either potential, either yes, I'm just slipping, or friend zone, or creep. Within seconds. Okay?
I move away from that quickly.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah. When they say some of the comments, I say I shouldn't feel that way, or they're surprised I think that, or why would you feel that way? And I'm open to a discussion with it, but it's more of a, you're stupid for thinking this. You should think my way. That drives me nuts.
Well, people calling you stupid, I think you better choose different guys, sweetie. I mean, this is, we don't have to be like that. I'm interested in you. Would you like to have a sexual relationship in particular? No, I don't look at you that way. I'm not interested in. Okay, thank you. Boom. There you go. But you won't do that. You'll be like, oh, no. Well, hey, come over Netflix and chill. Let's think about it. Friend zone. That's why it's called that way.
And one guy I went out with, and he's like, I can't believe I'm with a hot girl from the dance. I'm like, okay, no. You're with me. Get to know me. I'm not that. So they
God forbid that someone finds you attractive. Oh my God. How can you stand it? Well, the reason you didn't stand it is because you didn't find him attractive in a sexual way. Maybe it was after you met him, you thought he was hot, that he was a bonehead, whatever. That's the reason why you thought that way. If you wanted to get in and rub and you can, he could say anything. He could start reading Mein Kampf. He could call you an XYZ. It wouldn't matter. You would still go bump uglies with it. Come on now.
Build up this perception of who I'm going to be and this expectation that I'm never going to be able to meet instead of just getting to know me.
I think being in alignment with your integrity. So when you say you're going to do something, just do it. Like, don't talk about it. Just do it.
Again, the list is because they've been with dudes or multiple dudes that have done these things and they don't like that. So when they finally get over 30 and they hit the wall and they want the baby, well, you got to have none of that because I'm ready now. Is that about right, flower child? You have very manly hands, by the way. Sorry about that. I apologize if that doesn't make you feel good, but you do.
So I think that's a big hang up for me. Like, I'd rather see you do it than hear about you maybe doing it, not do it. So just do it and be done.
Do what? What would the do list involve? Because I think we know it's not that. So what does the do list involve? Bring me flowers, fix my car, be useful to me because I have the pocket. But what is the do list? Just do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it. Assuming you're not talking about that, what exactly is it? Do it. Just be useful to me. I shouldn't have to tell you. Is that about right? Yeah.
But I think the talk it's cheap, and I don't watch men's words anymore. I watch their actions. And
yeah, we do that with women too, and you know what? They never ever are the same. It's quite amazing, isn't it?
I form my judgment based off the actions, not off the words. Words are a dime a dozen.
So you're talking about a relationship at this point. You're not talking about a dude. Maybe you're looking for a boyfriend or whatever. You're talking about a guy you're in a relationship with. Okay.
I just want to, everyone is collectively nodding.
Of course. They're all unique, just like everyone else, right?
Yep. Just to the men that are watching, you know, that is a thing, saying something and then not following through.
That's relationship, right? Put it on the list. Put it on the list.
It's they have their perception on that as well, but just know that you know, there's a lot of women that have experienced that with men. Like,
yes, that's part of the fucking problem, Sarah. Too much experience. But you don't want to hear that, right? No. Well, all these men are out here doing it. The men you are attracted to are out there doing that. The rest of us are not. Saunders is here. Hello, Saunders. What's up? Mohanada Syed, hello. All of them get used by bad. I mean, it's so obvious. Oh, well, you know, I just picked the wrong, or the wrong guys picked me. No. You pick the wrong guys. How hard is this? There you go, bluntly. The reason I agree is because guilty is charged. Yep, exactly. Pretty standard. But I mean, if you put it in any other situation with respect to not dating, say, driving your car, just, I know it's a crazy example. If you go out and you wreck your car, right? You total your car, you hit a tree, whatever the case may be. It would be wise to learn from that experience now, wouldn't it? So what do we say about a person who every other week goes out and wrecks the car? I would say they'd be a slow learner. Eh? No, I think so. All right, go ahead.
Like there's some things I've done to emasculate men or that have caused, them to feel not good about themselves.
Okay.
Oh, I could definitely answer this one. So in our marriage, this was something you actually really helped me out with, Sarah. So I have to thank you for this because
she's married. You heard that, right? Different ball game, but go ahead.
I spent a lot of time in our marriage feeling very frustrated when my husband came home from work. And he's a carpenter. He works in the construction field. So you know how men are direct with each other. Well, it's like 10 times that in the construction field. So I would get really frustrated when he would come home and he just kind of like shut himself out and needed to just like get away and have some alone time. Like I was like, why don't you want to spend time with me? Why?
Because he just spent 12 hours at work. He would just like to relax for a little bit. Because believe it or not, he might love you and it's a great marriage and everything, but you two are work. Women are work. Just like men are work. Relationship is freaking work. Go on.
Why don't you want to like hang out with me while we have time to do that? And now I understand like he needs that time to decompress. And he needs to release all the stress from fighting and working all day and dealing with people who are really hard to be around sometimes.
Competing against other men. And the last thing he wants to do is come home and compete with his wife. Just let the guy chill out. Let her chill out. Just, and then get on with the fun stuff.
Times. And so now I understand, like, okay, when my husband comes home, I've learned to give him like an hour to himself. Good. And he comes out of that hour like so ready to interact with me, our kids, and he's just so much more like soft and ready to like have a good time together.
Give one piece of advice for men, one thing about women that maybe they don't know or that you would like them to know.
Yeah.
This ought to be good. Okay, what are we supposed to know about women? Go on.
Yes.
My advice is to just hang in there. It's a tough world for men right now. They don't
Fair enough.
have a lot of ways to speak or express themselves. A lot of them have been so hurt that they can't move forward. So just be brave and hang in there.
Who hasn't been hurt? Who hasn't been hurt? That is a bullshit excuse. Not an excuse. It's bullshit. It's words. It means nothing. Anyone who's been in a relationship has been hurt, unless it's their first person and they got married. And then they'll get hurt when they get divorced. Oh, these poor men. There's no one.
So we hear a lot of women being told not to settle. I would definitely tell the men, do not settle.
I want to apologize for believing this lie that I can have it all, that I don't need a man, that children are a burden, that my career is more important than anything, that my bank account can replace a person being a husband for me. I'm so sorry that I was this feminist, that media, movies, songs, influencers were convincing me that I can do everything by myself and that being feminine and vulnerable was the wrong thing to do. And that I can choose to be masculine when it's a role that I don't want, I'm not qualified for, and therefore I cannot tell men what to do. So I just want to apologize for my part in it, for believing all this BS. And hopefully, we'll do more healing on our end, women, because we're going to bear these children. So we need to get it together. And if I have a boy and I have that mentality, like I would never want to convince my son that he has to, downplay his masculinity to make a woman feel comfortable. Not okay. So I'm just so sorry.
Well, that's good to hear. That's very good to hear. Now, here's the problem. Men usually don't have anything. You want a career, you want to go to college. That's fine. Just stop the whoring. That's it. Just stop the whoring. You're going to find a lot of decent men. You're going to have great relationships. You can have a job. You can have a kid. You can have kids. You can do whatever the hell you want. Just stop the whoring around. And that goes for men too. Okay?
Yeah. I know that just from everything that I see, it just seems so discouraging right now to be a man and to have like accusations just flung at you in every direction in the media. But I feel like there are a lot of us women that are starting to wake up to this, and we're starting to see through the lies of the media. We're smart and we're catching on. This is not going to be a forever thing, I believe, where men are, really thrown away so much. So there are a lot of women who are starting to understand what's going on.
Yeah, and they all hit the wall. That's great that you're understanding. The same right above you on the right there. It's wonderful you figured it out now. What you need to do is tell girls, young women, girls, teens, this is the way it is. Stop acting like that. Because it's all good and fine to say it after you've already had your fun. Oh, well, now I realize it was wrong. Okay. What are you going to do to stop it for the next generation? Probably nothing. But at least there's some positive words there. We appreciate that.
And we're leaving this feminist movement, me included.
Because you're old. It's because you're 30. When you were 19, you had no problem with it. And don't even lie about it.
And I believe that, you just have to just believe that if you're looking for a woman who's understanding who's not going to emasculate you, we are out there, and there are a lot of us. You just like Alana was saying, don't settle just because you think they're not out there and that you can't find someone who's going to give you the respect that you deserve. Yeah.
Okay. No, there are plenty of women out there. A lot of them have been used up. That's the biggest bitch men have. A lot of them, not all men, obviously. Stop being garden tools. Don't get your epiphany when you hit the epiphany phase. Get it when you're 18. Convince teen girls they shouldn't do that before they wake up after their prime's over. Try that.
Take care of yourself when you're down before you get back with somebody else.
I would say thank you for all the ways that you show up for us. I know you do a lot in the background and you often go unthanked, but you are often making sure that we're well taken care of and that you're creating a space for us to be able to be ourselves. And a lot of what you do goes unnoticed. So don't
be yourself. Just don't be a tool. Don't be a garden tool. That's it. That's it. Men will put up with just about anything. Just don't be a freaking hoe.
Stop. Thank you so much for making sure that we're well taken care of, even whenever we don't notice it.
Yeah, thank you for doing things for me because I'm a woman. What are you doing for him? Nothing. I know. No, I am not disagreeing with you at all. I think we all need to zip it up and stop. My God. It's a fuck fest out there. But of course, most average men, we don't have the options. It's more of the top shelf guys. But okay, you're never gonna convince a freaking Chad not to go out and bang chicks, right? Some don't, obviously. Jerry C flips me the middle finger. Well, thank you. What a bunch of thrown words. They don't even believe in bullshit. What? They don't care. They're saying things that sound nice, but what they mean is, thank you for doing shit for me. Because I'm the prize and you're useful. That's all. Go ahead.
So, yeah.
I would say, keep learning about us. Keep that curiosity on. And yeah, it's still, there are a lot of women out there that are still feminine and believe in gentlemen, and we want real gentlemen. So yeah, that's pretty much what I need to say.
Yeah, well, of course you do, because it benefits you. Of course, you sound like you may be from a foreign, different culture, perhaps. So maybe your culture is more feminine. But we're here in America now, dear. Things are a little crazy.
I was thinking kind of along the lines of what the last several ladies shared. There are good women out there.
Uh-huh.
We do still appreciate gentlemen. We do.
Define good. Define good. Does that mean you weren't out jumping on everyone that wanted to? Okay. If that's your definition of good, you're right. There are a lot of good ones. However, good in the eyes of men is you didn't do that. You weren't out being a garden tool. You controlled yourself. Nothing wrong with going on dates, but we all know date is synonymous with fuck today. We dated. You mean you fucked. Sorry.
I do still appreciate a man who will hold the door for us. And
of course, because we're doing something for you. Yes.
Open the car door and, walk on the street side of the sidewalk and all those old-fashioned chivalrous things.
Well, it used to be that women also did old-fashioned things too. See, I'm getting the impression, not necessarily you. Not picking on you, dear. A lot of women, modern women, want cake and eat it too. They want all these gentlemanly things and hold the door and pay for dinner and all that. But where's the other side of the equation? You were very inexperienced back in the day when all this stuff was perfectly expected and it was mutual and all that stuff. It isn't the case today. So again, it seems like you want the cake and you want to eat it too. If you want men to be traditional and old-fashioned and conservative and all that, then women have to do the same. It's just like a math equation. One equation now is 0. See what I'm saying?
Those show that you care. And there are women out there who will appreciate that. And if that's the kind of man that you are, and you just keep running into these women who are just strong and independent, they don't need a man, move on.
If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my newsletter, please do so at the link in the description. You'll also find a waitlist for my His and Her course, which will be launching right after Valentine's Day.
There you go, guys. You could pay her. You could give her cash. What did she call this? A message to my male subscribers. The women have spoken. Okay, well, are you convinced yet? Yeah. And is she single? I don't know. I mean, she seems okay, but there seems to be also this just rapid overtaking of any male space by these women. Okay. So, what do you say? Let's just do a quick let's do a quick HammerHand version. Why we're here. Excuse me. And no. See, now it's not doing it. Why are you doing that? Sometimes it lets you switch something. I'll share this. There we go. There he is. Santa Claus.
Handsome.
Yeah, handsome. Thank you.
Compliant.
Ooh.
No backbone. Fucks me like a gravy train. Brings cars, money, houses. Never questions me. How many of those do you think are going to get brought up?
In so many words, yeah.
They're not going to say, I've not seen this.
Okay.
They're not going to say morals, ethics, values, principles. Learn how to control his biology. Keep himself reined in. They're not going to say that. This is the highest value that a man can be. That's the highest value. Everybody else says that it's stacks of cash, cars and houses.
Well, I like stacks of cash, but yeah, I get your point. What does Blondie say? Reputation, my local pool bar, letting guys buy me drink. I mean, do men still do that? Buy women drinks? I mean, that's like, no, unless you're Mohanan is Hammer online. No, actually, he did this earlier, and I think I'll just fast forward to the end because I'm curious what he has to say about what they have to say. Let's see, because we saw the rest of it kind of already.
It's unbelievable.
Oh,
grocery prices are so low. Aloha
look.
savings.
It's
Oh
not
my
a sale.
God.
It's an Aldi thing.
Okay.
I did it for my son.
Oh, 2 commercials.
I did it for my neighbor.
Dude.
When I filled my son's prescription.
Next time I come to Louisville,
Not
you're
you.
buying beer, man. What are you, 2 commercials in a row? Damn that money, 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 money.
Hook us up, bitches. Hook us up. Tell us what's up.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
My advice is to just hang in there. It's a tough world for men right now. They don't have a lot of ways to speak or express themselves. A lot of them have been so hurt.
Well, wait a minute. A little bit earlier, you said that when somebody was speaking and expressing himself, calling you a hot girl and giving you a compliment, that it turned you off.
I just don't know how she could deal with it, Hammer. I mean, men giving her compliments. How do these women deal with it, man? Have you no heart?
And it made you feel, I don't know, used, masturbated upon.
What?
Double talker.
Hurt that they can't move forward. So just be brave and hang in there.
So we hear a lot of women being told not to settle. I would definitely tell the men, do not settle.
Guess what? Men aren't settling anymore.
Oh.
Record low birth rates, record low marriages, record low interest and involvement.
Now tell me, Holmes, how many of them damn diamond stores have gone out of business in the last few years? You know, those bridal shops and those wedding places where you could spend at least 3 months' salary on a piece of useless rock. A lot of them have gone out of business. I wonder if them men going their own ways having an effect. You think?
They're not settling, darling. They're leaving.
Yep.
They're checking out.
Yes, sir.
They're gone.
Yep.
2 of my very good friends are over in Pattaya, Thailand, right now.
All right.
They were in Colombia last year.
Damn.
Oh, man.
They're slaying that pocket.
They're leaving. They're gone.
Yep.
Nothing is going to change here with you.
Passport bros now will be the next terrorists. That's what we're hearing now, right? As if men should be forbidden from doing what they want with their own lives, even getting a passport and going traveling. I thought, excuse me, I thought, Hammer, I thought that was the big thing with the women. Well, you got to take a couple years off before you got to go to Europe and eat, pray, love tour. Apparently that's okay if you're a passport chick. But passport bros, we got ourselves a big old problem.
Nothing is going to change here with your kind.
Nope.
No, no, no.
Nope.
I want to apologize for believing this lie that I can have it all, that I don't need a man, that children are a burden, that my career is more important than anything. That
I don't see all of them heads bobbing up and down. Couple of them. What do you think? A couple of them are about 32. Maybe,
yes, sir.
Maybe a little bit older.
Mm-hmm. So, Matt, it's really funny how your whole epiphany happens when you get to be about 32.
95% of them eggs have already gone down the toilet.
Uh-oh.
You think that's what? No, oh, yeah, I understand.
Now I get it. I was the wayward son, and Lord Jesus, bring me back into the home. Well, pray to the Lord, dear. Pray.
Only now, at the end
of my rainbow,
do you truly understand?
my bank account can replace a person being a husband for me. I'm so sorry that I was this feminist that media, movies, songs, influencers were convincing me. But
I'm so sorry that I was a garden tool. I'm terribly sorry, Allah. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, man, how many guys did you throw on the scrap heap when you was this raging feminist? Oh, I bet it was probably about 30.
Ooh,
that's right.
You're evil.
That's right.
What would Allah say about that? Just curious.
30 guys that you ruined headed out to the world. 30 guys that might have internalized it and ruined 30 women or more. See where the cycle begins? It always began with you and your rejection of who and what you are and your role. You have a role, whether you want to believe it or not. You have a role. When you reject the role and you thumb your nose at God and your place here on the earth, guess what? Me. Eventually, the earth is going to kick your ass off of it.
Ooh. Damn.
This is what it's going to be.
Well, Hammer has some thoughts, as always. Huh? Jason McDuffie, HammerHand, always heard. No eggs. Only 27, bluntly. Oh my God. Well, you're almost a virgin. Aldwick says, jewelers now have a way to create diamonds. Flashpoint diamonds, I believe they're called. I wonder if the mines are being abandoned. I don't know. I heard some really bad shit happens in diamond mining operations. Kids are out there doing stuff, etc. Yeah, it's not good. Undead Chronic. Is Undead Chronic here? He is. Those pitches. I can't believe we got left out of this today, man. What the hell? The one freaking few hours I'm sober and Hammer just ignores me. Oh my God. How could you? How could you, Hammer?
I can do everything by myself, and that being feminine and vulnerable was the wrong thing to do. And that I can choose to be masculine when it's a role that I don't want, I'm not qualified for, and therefore I cannot tell men what to do. So I just want to apologize for my part in it, for believing all this BS. And
do you believe her?
No. Nope.
Do you believe her?
If she were 19 years old, maybe. Now that she's 30, 31, 32, no. This is just the wayward daughter coming back home to daddy. Oh, let me back in, etc.
I don't.
Nope.
Do you know why I don't?
Why is that, sir?
Sitting there in a nice, comfortable room with a hijab headscarf, right? Nice facial makeup, entitled All the Benefits That Come to the Western Strag. Oh, yeah. All of them are, as a matter of fact. Save for one or two. One or two of them are pretty plain Jane, but I like the plain Jane ones. I
like the Flower Girl one, but terrible voice. Sorry. I know. Stop being so picky. You think you have girls lined up looking for you?
6 belt because there was 3 things that I hated about belts. The problem.
No, I don't.
I don't believe a fucking word. Not one word that these people have said.
I agree.
You can talk all day long. Show me something.
And hopefully, we'll do more healing on our end, women, because we're gonna bear these children. So we need to.
I wouldn't count on it.
Wonder if there's any eggs in
I
there.
wouldn't count on
any eggs in there, you think?
Oh, baby.
Get it together. And if I have a boy and I have that mentality, like I would never want to convince my son that he has to, downplay his masculinity to make a woman feel comfortable.
Now, if you have a girl, teach her not to be like you. Teach her the epiphany before the 20s. That would be nice.
After hearing that, I only got one thing to say.
Go back out there and get out of my face before you get swole.
Swoved?
Okay, so I'm just so sorry.
Yeah. I know that just from everything that I see, it just seems so discouraging right now to be a man and to have like accusations just flung at you.
Look at. She's going right after your heart, man. Gentlemen, she knows about the accusations. She knows about the unfair play. What are you doing about it?
Nothing. Zero.
What are you doing about it?
Nada.
Are you calling these fucking cunts out?
Nope.
What's that you say? No,
nope.
You're not.
No,
but I'm aware.
I know all about it. I know all about it. Well, then teach the women who are 17, 16 years old not to do what you did. Do that.
I know what's happening. I'm just going to sit here and see what happens. Whatever side wins, that's the side that I'm going to congratulate.
Ooh. He's all over this shit. Hammer's all over this.
In every direction in the media, but I feel like there are a lot of us women that are starting to wake up to this, and we're starting to see through the lies.
A lot of you do when you're 32.
Hey, bros, big head time again. Where are they? Looking behind my TV, I don't see them.
They're not hiding.
Pick my glass. No, not under the glass.
Yeah.
Maybe they're under the phone. No, not under the phone. Where are they? Where are all these women that are waking up when the last midterm they voted 95% blue?
True.
Where they at? Where they at?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, excuse me. Actually, at this point, it doesn't matter who they vote for. It's the same party. It doesn't make any difference. I mean, you've seen, you listen to what Graham was saying about Biden. No problem. Trump, though, burn him at the stake. The documents. It's all the same. A lot of people gave shit to Trump for wanting to drain the swamp. We're seeing the swamp right now. We got ourselves a uniparty, and it's not, they're not against each other. They're against us.
That's how much they're waking up.
The media, we're smart. And we're catching on. This is not going to be a forever thing, I believe. Where men are,
he done got triggered.
Really thrown away so much. So there are a lot of women who are starting to understand what's going on.
When
and
you're 32, yes, you do.
You know who those women are? Big head time again.
Yes, sir.
Those are the women that are approaching the wall at ludicrous speed. That's those women.
Yep.
The ones that are about 38 years old and nobody's talking to them anymore.
Yes.
The only time a man wants anything to do with them is to use them as a masturbatory tool.
Yep.
Yeah, it's those women. And it's only partially those women. The rest of those women are nasty, ill-tempered chunts. That's what they are. And they hate men.
A chunt.
But they ain't quite ready enough to be a flick. So they still deal with men.
They don't flick beans on their weekend, man.
Leaving this feminist movement, me included. And I believe that you just have to just believe that if you're looking for a woman who's understanding and who's not going to emasculate you, we are out there, and there are a lot of
age comes with wisdom, and wisdom comes with benefits.
Hammer. Dude, you're printing money here, man. What is this?
A woman cannot emasculate a man unless the man allows it.
Simp.
Morals, ethics, values, principles, control your biology, strength of character, gentlemen. The only people in the world that can hurt my feelings, harm me in any way, are the people that I love and trust. There ain't many of them. Betrayal is usually how it comes to you. Usually.
All right. So there's Hammer Stream. Part of it. It's all in the link below. So feel free to go and watch the whole thing. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Now, she claims she is also going to get a variety of men folk to talk about the same thing, what they believe women. I wonder if she'll go through with that. Is she going to get HammerHand on this? Is she going to get Undead Chronic or TFM or somebody, even me? Is she going to get us on there? No. She's probably going to get a bunch of their simplified subs. Oh, I'm a real man and I have feelings. And I just want to do the best I can for women because they're special and precious. And I'm a pussy. Does that sound about right? I think so. Unofficial politics. Turns out all I need to get laid is a trip to Home Depot or Lowe's. Is that right? Yeah, well, there you have it. Maddie, let's see. Where'd you go? Maddie's lap up. Oh, God. Wing It Productions. Well, you go. Whoa, where'd you go? You go in there, Simp Boy, Marianne V, and get all those leftovers. I'm sure to import. Okay. Well, good luck to you. Unofficial politics. I'm moving to the Yukon. I'd rather hang out with grizzlies. Well, they're probably less dangerous, and that's all I'll say there. What is the name of that channel again? Yeah, that'd be great. It is Sarah Dawn Moore. Sarah with an H, S-A-R-A-H. Dawn Moore, M-O-O-R-E. So the link's in the video chat down below, so you can find that. Go ahead and, reach out to her. Get on there. That would be fantastic. We'll see if she might put it behind a paywall. She said something about her course. I guess we'll see. Do your Mexican voice. The Pape approves. All right. Who else is in here? RP Pope, by the way. Thanks. Ton loves her. Yeah. V's divorce rate at 18%. They're American. Those are amazing odds. Imagine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I know Undead Chronic especially makes a big deal about the V card. I'm not as concerned about that because I think it just isn't realistic unless we get back to a way more fundamentalist religious type situation. I don't see that ever happening. However, you don't have to have 75 dudes, right? Be normal. You got 3 or 4 relationships, and then I don't think most people would complain about that. But we all know that is also very rare these days. New Zealand is calling in. Hello, Steve. Do my Mexican voice, man. Drubius 333. Smartest kids. Oh, God. Joshua Demers is here as well. Ash Blackwind. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was Undead Chronic who, what is her name? Not so erudite. Who, I don't know if she's really big in the manosphere stuff, but she just kind of showed up suddenly. Almost like a female Destiny, if that makes any sense to you. She's one of those once forgiven, always forgiven Christian types. You know what that's all about, right? Since therefore, thus, Jesus died on the cross for your sins. He forgave you for your sins. Once forgiven, always forgiven. That's not really the way it works if you're Catholic. If you commit mortal sins, and what's the other one? Venial are the light ones. Mortal ones are the bad ones, right? You need to go to confession, confess it to a priest, and the priest will give you 10 Hail Marys, and God will forgive you. That's the way Jesus set it up. So, believe it or not, but that's the way the Catholics believe. Undead Chronic is a hoe. Yeah, he's slinging seed around like an old bird feeder, as you say. Hamster, could you Lisa Blue? Yeah, I saw some crap with that. I don't know anything about this person. She managed to get some people whacked, yeeted from yeeted from tweeted. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. That might just draw a target on the old hamster. I don't think I need any of that bullshit. Of course, I'm not on tweet, but I think she got, was it Quartering got whacked? And I believe I saw somebody say it was because he used a public video clip or something, and she complained. Yeah. If it's rare, it's not normal. Yeah. It's, yeah. That's, I guess, what I'm saying. Okay. What we got here? Did a costume change on Michael Malice? Okay. What does that mean, Jason? She changed her stripes, or she actually changed her clothing, or what? What are you saying? Yes, Joel, I've heard that. Yep. Are you a hamster? A hamster wheel of fortune. Hamster wheel of fortune. We could do something with that. Maybe I'll talk to Chronic. Maybe we come up with some game show. It'd be kind of fun. Spin the wheel. Spin the hamster wheel. Jason McDuffie. She's an anti-ex trafficking grifter. Okay. Well, I don't know her. But maybe I'll look it up and see. There seems to be a lot of grift out here. Yeah, Quartering he got at least suspended, I think. I think it was a Quartering. I think Tim Pool maybe had the video on it. Not 100% sure. But I think it was Quartering got spanked. But I don't know for sure. But I thought that's what I heard today. She put on a gold cowboy hat and a gold bandana midway through time. Oh. Okay, well, that sounds serious. Chronic's roast on Not So Erudite is Awesome. It can't be helped. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm not sure I really care about what she does with her husband. But, this once forgiven, always forgiven crap is just beyond my comprehension. God is Gray is another one that's like that. If you, you can go look at her channel. Let's just say she didn't really follow the normal Christian methods of the things. But I'm not going to accuse her or anything. It's none of my business. But, yeah, God is Gray is another one who's just annoying. Terribly annoying. All right. Let's see here. Easter Sunday, sorry. Woke women are the tyrants of social media. Yeah. Well, let me see here. We got a couple of minutes. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. What the hell is her name? Eliza something? Eliza Quartering. Thought it was a Quartering that got whacked. Secret. Geez. Quartering's going hard in. He's going full in. Oh, it says the Quartering has been permanently banned from Twitter because this Eliza Blue chick. Now, this isn't the one that's. Was this the one that Elon was married to? She's a singer or something, right? She's kind of cute, actually. I can't remember what her name is, but the hell is her name? Yellow Flash 2 got banned? Okay. Let's see. What? Oh, we're not quite there yet, AC. Don't worry about it. People use their pictures on dating. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Opinion of Salty Cracker. I think I've heard of this person. I don't think I've listened a whole lot. I probably should. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but a lot of the guys that I follow, aside from Hammer and Chronic and a couple other guys, there really seems to be a dearth of new content here lately. I don't know if people are getting whacked, banned, they're getting strikes. Somebody said, who was it? Michelle Guevara, who comes here quite a bit. He apparently got yeeted for a YouTube comment, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. He's not even a video guy. He just comments on videos, and he got yeeted for that. Crazy. The cunning linguist. Didn't Elon have a kid with her too? Whatever her name is, Grimes or something. She's a singer. She's not bad, She's not terrible. Her singing. I think they had a kid together, and I'm sure he's paying an immense amount of money for. Oh, My Chemical Romance. Oh, Jesus. I used to have to play those guys in the mid-90s on the radio. My Chemical Romance. Oh, his friends with Elon gifted her a Tesla. It's possible she got afraid that. No, I'm going to. All right. Yeah, it's a Salty Cracker. Is Salty a little bit on the side of like Destiny and change sides a little bit or what? I don't know. Bluntly Blondie says, yeah, baby trapped. Yep. I remember that. Weren't they going to get married, or did they get married then divorced or whatever? Yeah, I don't know. Fifth channel for you. Really? Just for your comments, and that you don't do videos, right? I don't think you do. Maybe you do. Fifth channel for my YouTube comments, huh? So they actually just kick you off YouTube for your comments? Whoa, that's something new. Also, by the way, I don't know if you watch Hootie Hoo. Hootie Hoo, he's got a shooting channel. He got he got a channel strike. Apparently, there's some rule that says if you put a magazine of a certain size into a gun, he does a shooting channel. If you're using a certain sized magazine, you will get a strike on YouTube. And I think Kentucky Ballistics was talking about that a year ago or so. So it's not, I don't think it's something new. Bluntly Blondie divorced. Yeah, okay. And I think they had a baby, right? They had a kid together, I think. No wonder what those what do those paychecks look like? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Fat Dog, 30 Round Magazine. Yep. Yep. I think that's been the policy for a while now, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they also took, I can see, because Kentucky Ballistics used to do, like, he did these machine gun shootout thingies where he would set up this stuff and shoot it with machine guns. And I think they said you can't do more than 30. So, of course they don't, because they're evil and they're going to shoot themselves in the eye, apparently. Yeah. No, had no idea. Really? I better freaking watch out, because sometimes I get a little bit rowdy in the comments on some of these things. I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know they could yeet your whole channel for commenting in someone's video. That's crazy. Does somebody have to, like, report you, or YouTube's got the algo going on? I don't know. AC, I have no idea. Somebody gave someone a Tesla. Okay, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's a good point, Pat, because it isn't a magazine per se, is it? Okay, but not gun. Yeah, I know. It's just, I mean, it's crazy. We had that, I'm sure you guys heard the shooting in California just a few days ago. Like 10 people got murdered by some dude, like a 78-year-old dude or something. I have no idea what the circumstances were, but he gave himself a taxpayer relief shot as well at the end of it. And now Biden comes out yesterday and says, well, we got to ban that stuff for kids, 18 or 18. Guy was 72. It just goes to show you, it doesn't matter what happens. There's always a solution. We need to ban more guns. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Once in a while, I get a little riled up. Just like someone said to me, we were talking about Smorshin, right? And she's like, oh, you shut the fuck up. You're a man. You had no say. And I said, oh, really? So a certain form of woman then shouldn't have a say either, because they'll never have to have an abortion, right? See, you just got to throw it in their face, get their brain all in kind of a scramble. Ooh, what am I going to say now? Because I'm not, but I believe this, but I know they can't have an abortion. Luckies. Heard they're blaming the Japanese ex-prime minister for shooting on Christians. Really? I hadn't heard that. I know the guy was assassinated. He was the former prime minister, I think. Yeah. That was Shinzo Abe, I believe. Just out of nowhere. It's like he's out of politics, and then some dude comes up and kills him. It's like, what the hell? Yes, I also heard that, Jason. Are you surprised? The goal is not to just limit these black-looking rifles. It's to get rid of all of them for the children. You guys know all the arguments, but well, then they better work to start repealing the Second Amendment. That's not going to happen. They know that. That's why they don't even talk about such things. They're going to get around the margins. Well, but this looks evil, so we got to get rid of that one. Really? Why? Oh, it's evil looking. That's why. A fully semi-automatic machine gun that you can buy down at the Walmart and with no background check. That's the bullshit. The problem is, guys, and bluntly, you might believe, you probably already know this, that's what a lot of people believe in this country. The ones that ain't so smart. They don't understand there's a pretty good background check. Could they make it a little better? Maybe. So let's talk about that. But no, we just got to ban those evil things because they're black. Okay, bluntly, see you later. There's a riot going on. All right, take care. See you later. 308 Nations. My comments already get pushed to the bottom for being too. I've been on Susan's double secret probation 3 years. Is that right, Snake? Wow. I had no idea. All right. Anyway, links in the description. It's 9 o'clock, 9:05, 9:07 actually. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming by. Bye.